Well, I'm at the Lavanderia, and August 20th. I've been putting this off for about a week, and kind of glad that I did, because I wasn't up to it physically. And I'll have to scarf a lot of pain pills today to make it through the day. And according to, because I'm actually in the Austin temperature zone. I'm right near 35, just over my shoulders, high 35. The surrounding area around here is a high school, the Baptist church. And I think they said it's going to be at least 103 to 105 today within the Austin city limits there. And this is close to it. This is close to the masonry mass. In order to keep it down to 101 or 102. Actually, I think they've been falsely reporting, because I've been mostly listening to the Google weather thing, and I know they're not right at times. And the weathermen are saying this is going to hold up for a while, this 103 to 105 every day in Austin and environs is going to keep up for the foreseeable future. So I needed to do, because tonight I'll do a 3-gallon bath, good scrub up, and then put on clothes that I'll just salt right through them before if anything, I'll take them off and rinse the salt out and hang them up to dry and just use them again instead of, although I did keep the trip down up here, and it turned out this guy is one of my subscribers, or a regular viewer. He had picked me up before, and he only picks up in this area, Hutto, Round Rock, Pflugerville. He doesn't go into Austin or any other. So he has his rules on. And he kind of recognizes addresses and stuff like that, so he can make that possible. We'd had a good chat before, but that's been a while ago. There you go, that's an executive jet coming in. A jet that low, that size, is headed for one place. That's the Austin Executive, which is technically, I think, in Pflugerville, right over that way. And actually, the owner is actually running the air conditioning on the inside today, enough to where it's not, being overwhelmed by the heaters, the dryers. In a few minutes, I got to put my stuff in the dryer. At least some old man came in and first proved that the machines were working and the dryers are working. Who knows, he could actually be my age. Some people age real quickly. And he could be much older, and he's still in there folding his tighty-whities. Can't stand underwear. They've always been, when I was younger and stuff like that, and especially when you're in business and crap, like, you got to wear underwear. Always wore tighty-whities, and then when they got to become so uncomfortable, I started trying the various types of boxers. I couldn't stand them. They ride up your ass. They don't give you any support, and I'm used to a jock strap kind of support, and then eventually, a long time ago, decades ago, I decided to just say, fuck it. They're just a hindrance, they're... Since I said that, I got to mark this, well, no, it's still not marked for kids. Anyway, I got about another hour to go here, and then I'll be arriving back at about the peak, pretty close to the peak heat of the day, or just before it. And then I might have to still make another trip to Walmart. It depends on how I feel like I'm handling the heat. So far today, no icy drinks. Can't really afford it. Seriously, I've got at least 10 days before payday. And I was getting some donations there, but then but that's normal. They'll drop off for a couple of days, then they'll pop back up. So I'm expecting a little something to come in before the end of the month, or hoping. I'm not expecting, but hoping, so I'm not flat broke on payday. Can't ever let that, never flat broke. Always got to have at least one Uber trip to Walmart left in there. So it means I always got to keep like 15 bucks in the, and it's getting down there. Before this trip, I only had 71 bucks in the bank. I got most of my money in my pocket. And no, I'm not buying anything from the smoke shop today. I still have that vaporizer. I can't afford to, and legally they're not supposed to be selling the shit that works. The one shit that was working, the 33% THCA, I could get six, I think it was 6 2-gram joints or something like that for very little. Anyway, thought I'd check in. I just haven't been, like this morning I was dozing off until, actually I was just waking up when my friend Marlene came by and gave me a hug, and we got caught up there a little bit. Actually, right about now it's time for me to take my next dose of painkillers because the leaning and the bending. But fortunately, I want to thank the thief. You cut my laundry load in half. So, thank you so much for stealing my shit. After all, it's just stuff. It's just stuff.